Hey! Get another video from me today, this time with my hair down. So, yeah, TikTok is making some interesting little things available. So, like when you're making comments on some people's posts, there's like a little present or a little tree now, and if you comment with that, it makes it rain the trees or the presents. And then also too, I noticed with the captions, and maybe you noticed it on one of my earlier videos today, where you have options to make it look kind of cool, which is neat. And just recently, and I noticed it more so today, they have almost like a Snapchat feature where you can slide the thing across and pick a filter, which is kind of interesting. Anyway, so I know I said I wasn't going to talk about politics. I will talk about one thing, and that's the whole tariff talk. And I don't know if anyone's really thinking that fully through. There are some things in which, it would be beneficial to put a tariff on. But for a whole host of other things, no, not a good idea. But also, too, not only that, I don't think anyone's really given any thought to how this would affect small towns in the United States. And when I'm talking about small towns, I'm not talking what some people think small towns are. I'm talking about populations of towns that are 1,000 and under. Less than 1,000 people. And in some cases, less than that. Maybe even less than 300 people. Tariffs would fundamentally wipe out small towns across the United States. No, and I'm not making any light of that. It would definitely murder small towns. Now, you'll forgive me for using the actual words, because I've seen some creators on this app use childish terms like schmurder or Yahtzees or whatever else. Call it what it is. These tariffs would murder small towns across the United States. And it's simply because a lot of small towns have aging populations. And the further you migrate into the Midwest and westward, the distance between a small town and a major metropolitan center is anywhere between 45 up to 100 miles, if not more. We're talking about food deserts out here. We're talking about medical deserts out here. We're talking about if you have a major medical emergency, the ability for an ambulance to get to you in time is greatly reduced. And that's just being honest. I don't know what the new year will bring in that regard. I don't know what the new administration is going to do in that regard. But I will remind the people whom we voted into Congress, our House House Representatives and our senators, to please disregard your party allegiances and think with this thing, your brain. How would this affect your constituents? How would this affect the people of your state? Because if you're just going to toe the party line like you've done historically, when I say the parallels with World War II or the lead up to there are not already in full play, and a lot of people would agree, we are kind of in the thick of it. I'm just going to say, and this video might be suppressed, I've already had one video suppressed that would have done a lot of good. But please, when you vote on future bills, when you pass new legislation, think about how this would affect the people of your state. You know, we've all, on the ground level, become accustomed to believing that you just line your pockets with the money that special interest groups and lobbyists give you. And also, too, once you do leave Congress, you get what we lovingly call the double golden parachute. Which means, once you leave, you get a retirement package that most people would give their life for on behalf of the government. And then you get swooped up by some of those special interest groups and big business groups that lobby up there. And you're given your second golden parachute. And then you even get a third golden parachute when you retire from that. So make no small-minded thoughts about this. We know exactly what you're doing. It's very sad that you have some members of Congress who are not in the best of health, who are still holding office when they should have relinquished it a long time ago. I will say this. Now, here's going out to the states. No matter which state you come from. Possibly pop this into the ear of some of your legislators. How about we put congressional terms on our representatives and senators at the state level, since they want to keep kicking stuff down to the state. Let's do it that way. We'll put a state limit on how long they can serve the state, and not how long they can serve decade after decade after decade. Anyway. But dude, think about it. We're talking about literally small towns dying in the 21st century. I didn't mean to get political, but I did, didn't I? Alright, talk to you later. Bye.